Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. This is not our six-figure Thursdays, but it's still a six-figure talk in our beautiful and lucrative home offices community. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are watching live, let us know in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, just put replay in there. But I'm Marybeth with Sustainable Lifestyle Solutions, and I'm bringing you all kinds of resources and value around creating a six-figure business. So different aspects of that. And today I have Sal Daina with me. Sal, is that how you pronounce your last name, Daina?
Daina.
Daina. Sal Daina. Perfect. Sal combines her talents as an award-winning film producer. She has a passion as a qualified emotional journey practitioner, and she combines a unique mix of spirituality and her guided gifts to empower healers, coaches, and consultants to fully align with their authority so that their videos can become this kind of beacon of light and magnetically attract your perfect client.
Correct.
This sounds amazing, Sal. So
Thank you for having me.
yes. So welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. You've been a member of the group for some time now. So tell me more. How did you get into this award-winning producer? Where did you start? How did you evolve into who you are and what you do today?
Well, first of all, I love that we kind of align because you're a working from home goddess yourself. You really understand that one part of that is working with women to help them just get more comfortable to be in their space and radiate and magnetize their life to themselves. You know, I love what you do. So I think there's a lovely dovetail here. But I got into this realm of my career at the lockdown. Basically, I like everybody else, got told I couldn't move, and I wasn't paid for 6 months of work. I was being paid, in arrears, and I woke up with no income, and I just didn't ever want to have that happen again. And I took a training, and someone said, get in front of the camera, and I'd just never done that before. And when I did, I experienced an incredible amount of shame and discombobulation, and I was like, what happened? And I sort of put my producer's hat on and watched back my video and realized that I was promoting myself in a way that was more like asking someone to go on a date with me rather than actually promoting myself and my business in a way that I wanted to. And then I started to watch and really look at this realm of coaches, healers, and consultants promoting themselves, and started putting my kind of producer's eye, my bird's eye view onto everything. And then I reached out to my sister, who's a video stylist, and said, look, I want to, reclaim my brand and get a personal style and a signature up there, because I think that that's what it requires. I know this as a producer, you have to have if you've got a message or you've got something you want to reach other people with, you need a congruency, and to them, what they're looking for, to who you are, and to what it is you're offering. And so I sort of combined all that, and over 6 months, we developed a personal brand and signature style for myself while we were working with other clients, helping them get a bit better with their backgrounds, their lighting, understanding how the camera operates, that this is a screen, not a frame. So that's how I got into it. I got into it because I made a big mistake. and I started watching other women, and I thought, that's what I want to do. These women have amazing things that they're offering in the world, and the way that they're offering it could be so much better, and they could reach so many more people. And so that's how we started.
That's incredible. So you partner with your sister, is that right?
Yeah, we call ourselves the Magical Sisters, and we did a bunch of things called the Magical Sisters Makeover. And, we've got the Make Videos to Make Money challenge coming up next week, and we have the Gifts of Visibility programs, and, and we work with private clients, and that's what we've been doing in the through that whole lockdown and beyond. And now that live is coming back, and that we can be more in person, and there's retreats, helping women also to understand enough about the camera and have this, congruent personal brand and signature style. So if you're on stage as well, or if you're giving a presentation, or if you're, someone who's working from home and wants more, more exposure, then these skills will work and translate across anywhere, because video is here to stay, right? That's one thing that the pandemic brought, is that Zoom is here for everybody. We're always going to be communicating, whether or not it's with your grandkids, your daughters, your sisters, your boyfriends, your potential dates, whatever. This is a frame where your authentic self needs to shine through.
I love that you're using the camera as a tool, right? Using the camera as a tool to be able to shine, to be able to show your authentic self. So do you help women develop their authentic self or find their authentic self in what they're doing so that they can show it? Is that part of what you like to do?
Most of the women we work with are over 40. And so who you are is fairly clear by that stage. You're fairly succinct in your own identity, and what might be holding you back is confidence in that authenticity, confidence in being seen in a way that maybe other people haven't been seeing you. You might be branching out from one career to another, from being a mum at home or a working mum, into going, I actually want to coach. I've developed skills over the last 5 or 10 years, and I want to make money from those skills. So the inner work that we do is more about when you got on camera. Like I said, for me, when I got onto camera, I experienced that I was not comfortable with who I was after the event. Some women can't even press play. They go into a deep sense of the not good enough, the comparison trap, imposter syndrome, fear of criticism, fear of rejection, fear of actually people they know seeing them in a way that maybe those people don't agree with their new point of view or who they actually are, their identity. And so we carry a lot of baggage or a lot of blocks or edges. There are edges where we've got to move through. And so the journey work that I do clears away that. We go to the edge, and also we work out, well, maybe that's not something you want to share. Maybe that's not important in this realm. You don't have to share all that. You just need to be amplifying and have a message out there for the people that you do want to attract, not the ones that we don't want to attract. And I find women are thinking about who they don't want, not rather than focusing on turning the ship a little bit to what do you want? And when they know what they want and who they're appealing to, the rest just falls away, because I always say, the message becomes bigger than the mess. Their faith in their ability and their desire to serve other women or to serve clients or to reach people becomes much greater than this false fear that's in them from some former time of their life.
I think that's a really, really important point. Really identifying who do you want to attract, not who you don't. That really resonates with me. And all of those worries and lack of confidence that you had mentioned, the imposter syndrome, the limiting beliefs, all of that stuff, worried about who's going to see you. I can definitely resonate with this. I've definitely felt that. So I appreciate that you're coming from a place of also having experienced that, also knowing what that feels like. So that, to me, that means that you're the right person to be helping and coaching women on getting more visible and feeling comfortable with and behind the camera.
Yeah, I think, and just using it as a really great investment of your time and your energy. And so, so I've got this kind of producer mind as well. So I'm always thinking about, well, where are you investing your money to grow your business? And so often I see women, they go and get all their photos done, but then their website looks really different. And when they go live, they look really different. It's like, that's not about that. It's like, start with you. You are your best brand asset. You are your business's best asset. And so really starting to understand, well, so for example, we have a capsule wardrobe that we design, my sister designs, and we talk about it from a business point of view. We talk about it from the amplifying your authenticity so that the people that you do want to attract are seeing you. That whole piece is about, and then we say, look, have a capsule wardrobe, take it off and put it over there. And then I put it back on every time I come on camera, or if I go on stage, if I've got to present, or if I'm going to have a business meeting. It's not what I wear to go on a date. It's not what I wear to go and hang out with my friends. It's not that that's not authentic. It's that it's amplifying who I am, because the online business world is so busy and so crowded. It's almost like you're wearing it as if you're going to a graduation for a friend who's done something amazing, and you're going to go and celebrate them with a big open heart of love. And you want to make sure they see you in the crowd, right? They're going up to get their prize or whatever, and you go, yay! And when they turn and see you, you want them to see you. So it's that kind of amplification. You know, it's not about being full of yourself, which is women often like really hard on ourselves. Self-criticism is like unbelievably embedded in women.
Mm-hmm.
To talk bad about ourselves is common, and we love getting rid of those. Like, just the words that we've been saying to ourselves about ourselves and about other women is really cruel, and it comes from a long line of kind of women not being seen as a range of different people and styles and having interests, that we're all just bucketed in one thing. That's not my experience. My experience is that for all of us needs to come as if, and that business more and more is about relationships, about connection, about being friends. All of our clients become friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it might not be the same for other people, but that's the way it is for us. We would expect that all of our clients could sit down and have dinner at the table with us, with our family and friends. We would feel that it's a table of community. And so that's where we're coming from in terms of building your authenticity. Beauty at any age, any time, in anywhere, any space, any place. It's really about who you are, who you're serving, and what's driving that. And then we make sure that that's in the screen.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. I really like that tip, though, about the capsule wardrobe. You know, every time you go on camera, have this kind of curated selection of items that really aligns with your brand and what you're doing. I think that that's really valuable. And my first thought when you said that would be, there were several thoughts that came to mind when you said that. I was thinking, I worry that I have is, are people going to be like, she already wore that, or she just wore that, or do you know what I mean? And
I just love that you asked that question, because I can guarantee that whoever is watching this, wherever you are, replay or live, you will know and have had this thought too. And the truth is the opposite. In business, it's a know, like, trust element. Getting to know people is about being memorable, being recognizable, being seen. And so it's the one outfit that you want to wear the most. And that's why we say a signature outfit. And that's what we start with. We work with a personal brand into a signature style and one signature outfit. And then a capsule wardrobe builds on that one signature outfit in 3 different ways. So this is a signature outfit piece. I always have on a sparkly glasses. That's 100% my brand once you see me on video. It's very rare for me to be. I have a bit of bling going on. I like a bit of gold, right? So I wear a bit of gold because I'm about the money. I'm like, make videos to make you money. I really want women to have greater income so that they can have greater impact, or whatever it is that's there for them, whatever their version of prosperity for the journey is. And so it represents who I am. And I have always worn glasses and had a bit of bling. That's part of my personality as well. And in many ways, it's part of a prop. It's a part of a way of me being able to protect myself. And we talk about that as well. It is about showing the parts of you that you want to show, that are safe to be seen. We're not in business to be traumatized. We're not in business to be brought down. And haters be haters. They're going to be haters. People hate me, whatever. I don't really care. They're so interested in criticizing people. Go right ahead. But like, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're all living our lives, right? So that one outfit means that people recognize you for a very long time. I've been wearing the same outfit for 2.5 years. We had a client who came to us really at the beginning, and she had her 3 capsule wardrobe, her 3 tops. And she said to me about 2 months ago, it's got holes in it. I've been wearing it so much. I'm like, well, you need to get your clients. You need to up your rates. You need to get these clients so you can get a new signature wardrobe. And, you know, she did. And she felt she was ready. She built the confidence over 2 years to make offers then that started to really convert. And so Then we up-leveled her outfit, man, and she just got her brand photos done for her website. She just is rocking it out of the park in terms of owning at what was in her wardrobe to start, choosing the 3, doing what we said, hang it up, put it back, don't wear it. And it become a super cape where you become very comfortable. Your clients become comfortable. They see you in the same thing. They go, oh, there's Marybeth. Oh, there she is again. They're not seeing different. Like at the moment, you've got such an iconic kind of background that people will be seeing that as well. But that one outfit is really what you want to have to start. And it'll already be in your wardrobe. It will already be there. Nothing new.
Nothing new. I think for me, it's probably a white t-shirt and then some sort of a scarf or maybe a jacket and then jewelry. That's kind of where I always go. I'm relatively basic, maybe with
conservative.
That.
Well, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. White is a color that we say stay away from. And I did a little training about that in a Facebook group. And recently, I wish I could share it with you here, but it really, I talk about white is all of the spectrum of light that's coming. It's reflecting the sun with all of the spectrum. So it's not actually a color. And so what it does is you'll see there's like no white in my frame except my earbud. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see how strong it is?
Mm-hmm.
How it's an actual block.
It's almost glowing.
It's a block shape, right? So I do that, and I wear gold as well. So I try to hide my ears. White is such a block color that's where your eye is going to naturally go to. So you don't want that. We want people to be looking at your eyes and your mouth and your face, and that you, the beautiful you, and what you're saying is framed here, right? So, sorry, I had a notification ding and zing me. I thought I turned those off, but I didn't. And so that white is not a recommendation, but I have seen you recently in a beautiful outfit. I think I talked about it with you. Do you remember I said I love the scarf that you've got? Now, I'm not a stylist. I'm a producer. So whatever we do, I work with Inga and the team, and we determine together, is that a good outfit for camera and for clients and for you? Like, so we come in with the eagle eye of 2 different kind of thoughts. Inga might say, yes, but does that represent her incredible ability to, clean up people's work from home? Like, is it actually saying that part of the story? She might want to see something else that kind of talks to that a little bit more. And so it's about honing in that the frame and what you're wearing is a deep reflection of what it is you do. I like that white is clean, but it will attract attention to itself rather than to your face. So cream can even dull that down. Like a cream t-shirt can change it. It just doesn't have that of light.
Right. That's
like that. I think that's a technical term.
That's such good feedback. I appreciate that. In the summertime, most of my shirts, like in my closet, they're all white. They're just different style of white. So
what do you love about white? Is it the cleanliness? Is it the clean lines? Is it the orderedness? What is it that you like about white?
It's easy for me to make it into something else.
Interesting.
Because I have a lot of different jewelry. So I could do a really chunky, like gold necklace with all kinds of things dangling, or I could do a big pendant that is, jade, or I could do, all kinds of different things with it. And it allows for that flexibility. Same with like using a scarf or a jacket over top of it. I can dress it up or dress it down. I can make it into so many different things than just white. So I think that's what I really like about it. But I totally understand that with color, because I have an interior design background, like I do design. So I know with color is so complex, and it can be so influential in our mood and how we're feeling, and
100%.
definitely how we're presenting ourselves. It also really influences that. So
yeah, without a doubt. And camera to still to person is different again, because the chemical and digital processes are happening. And so we're trying to actually find a way to communicate with the person to person. And there are many things that can be a distraction, and we're looking to attract. So, while your skill and your expertise is for people to have that internal and external congruency in a way, I'm looking for an up level and a magnetize out there, which is person to person. And so working with all the technicals in a way to make sure that that's aligned, because our strong belief is it is about working with people, and it is about that's what ultimately is the attraction piece. So what nothing worse than working with clients that we don't like. Would you agree?
oh yeah, that's so tough. It's so challenging.
Not interested. So I said to my sister, do you think though that like this is a bit conservative for the healers, coaches and consultants? She said, are you joking? No one thinks you're conservative.
That's fair.
I said, oh. So that we can be deluded about how we come across, right?
Totally.
And so I love having someone double check me too. I always ask my sister about my personal brand and signature style. It is I do not go on camera without having her approval. That's the reality of the look. I mean, I have, and I always look back and think it's never as great as when she's just tweaked it a bit for me. And you would know that as an interior designer, right? I'm sure you work with clients and they, you get them all set and sorted, and then they put something else in here and you're like, well, I wonder why they did that,
Yeah, don't do that.
don't do that. Listen to the expert. That's what you're paying for.
Yeah, exactly.
And so and similarly, she sends me her brief of when she's worked with a client and says, does this work from the business perspective? And I will say sometimes, no, that's right off pack. That's going to send people to, think that they're a romance coach. No, we can't have that.
Totally. I love how you guys are complement each other and can support each other on both ends of it. I have a sister and I love her to death. So I just love that collaboration with sisters. I think that's so cute and just so nice. So the gifts of visibility for women, what would you say?
You don't know until you get visible. You won't know what your gift is. You may know what your gift is for other people, but once we start being seen, that's what I mean about our blind spots. You get this like, wow, I really didn't want to be seen in that way. And you learn something about yourself that helps you become more expansive in the world. And I really, really would love for women to be seen at every age, in every stage, in every place, in every way. And where the generation, like our great grandmothers and our grandmothers before us, helped us get the vote, helped us get to work. It's important to remember that it's only been 100 years that women have in Australia. In 1975, women couldn't get a bank loan without their husband's signature, and many women still take on a man's name when they get married, and that's fine. But just thinking about it, things are changing. My name is my name. It has no connotation to any other man's name in terms of my father, my grandfather, or I own just my first two names. And I say that because things are changing. And one of the things I really want to see change is that women at all ages, at all places, in all stages, in all ways are seen online, that we get to have some space here with the rest of the world. And I really can see that this is the most powerful tool that women have to create change in the world, to make impact, to have an influence, and to create an income for yourself. It's never been so easy.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Everything that you're saying, I'm like, yes. Yeah, so definitely. So getting visible is how you will find your gifts.
Yeah.
That's really important. Really important.
It becomes a very profound journey.
Right. Right.
to show up and be seen in the world. It's absolutely not something that we were encouraged to do. And so, you know, it's okay to go slow. It's okay to take your time. It's okay to baby step it. It's okay to launch full on in and build the plane while you're flying it as well. Like, whatever way you do it, every time you go and be seen by more people, there is an expansion and a breakthrough that can occur. And so for me, the gifts were realizing that I had a lot of locked up unworthiness that wasn't true. It was just, I call it the lie of unworthiness from a culture that didn't show women who are over 50 on camera in different ways.
The lie of unworthiness. I like that. Not that that's a good thing, but yes, I
Well,
totally
the truth of my own worth, to stand up and be seen and speak and to reach others, was the flip side of that. You know what I mean? But it was like I had to experience the expansion and then contract, get the gift and move on.
Yeah. So what stage of business do you typically work with women? So are they kind of starting out? Are they in it and they don't really know what to do? Are they more seasoned but just want to improve? Like, where do you find your clients mostly are in that realm?
You're either building, growing, or scaling. There's no other part of business. So you're building, you're growing, or you're scaling. The only other part I would say is you're selling, or you're selling your business. You build a business and you want to find a buyer for it, right? So that's the only other part, and that's a whole different way of being visible. So, but I have a client like that. I have a client who's wanting to sell her business, her bricks and mortar business, and so we've still got to get her on camera doing what she does, making it appealing, making videos, because you are your business. You are your brand's and business's best asset. And so at the building level, we're like, come to the Facebook group, come to the challenge, do the group program. Once you're starting to grow your business, you need much greater strategy. I need to look across. We do a huge visibility audit. Where are you going? Which platform are you using? You know, do you need to invest in a camera that actually has lenses so we can see more and see less and choose the angle? Where are you? So the growth is really like, okay, growth is usually about, I'm going to go from one platform or one channel into another platform and channel. Growing is like starting out one platform. I'm going to master this. I'm going to get my first business goal, and then I'll go to another. So for example, I'm big on Facebook. Over the summer, I'll go into Instagram now, and then I'll go into LinkedIn, and then I'll go into TikTok. Like, I'm choosing depending on where I want to work with the women. So it's like, that's the growth stage. And then the scale stage is you really want to have a very broad channeled visibility plan for 6 months with all your content done and then rolling out. And that's where we do the retreat. So it's activate, elevate, and evolve. They're the ways we do it. So build, evolve. Yeah.
Lovely. And is your
retreat, wherever you are.
Yeah. Is your retreat in person? Do you do it online?
The retreat will be next year in Greece, and it'll be invitation only and for only 12 women. And we have a proper film crew there, and you know, you have to have your personal brand signature style, understand where you are. There's only 4 niches, so 3 coaches from each niche, or 4 business tracks for a reason, because those audiences are the same, so we can kind of reuse some of the background, and then they'll get some ability to work and understand how to work with a camera that's actually on a stage, and then we edit their footage and then we put it up as content, and then they can push it out. So, you know, it's a big ticket retreat. We also get pampered. We also go and have days where you get really clear because you need to be elevated, and also you get to have a sisterhood of women who are in the similar niche, so that you're using that hive mind with each other to see, well, will this work for me? It didn't work for me, and then working with me and the team. And we have a big team there that goes. So yeah, it'll be exciting to be back on doing an event and a retreat live in person with a film crew. I don't think it's ever been done before. People are saying they're doing it, but I don't think they'll be doing it in this way. So I'm excited.
That's amazing. So how do people get to have an invite like that?
You have to step through all the programs. So you start with the challenges, and then come to the group program, which will start on the 22nd of November is the first one, so that you get all your original media assets dialed in, the ones you really need, you know. So whatever stage of business in you have some kind of video funnel. And if you don't, then you're missing out. Like, you're leaving money on the table. So you get all your videos, you've got a congruent look, and you understand your media plan for yourself. You understand you've got a video strategy. So that's really the first 90 days. It's a Magical Sisters Makeover Mastermind. Get it done. And those people who do it and show up will get clients. They will raise their rates, and then they'll be stepped up and they'll be invited to come to the next level. We'll do the next level. And then at the very end, it really will be clear who can be invited. You know, it's people that are on the path to scale, really.
Awesome. So you said they start with the challenges. So do you have a challenge coming up soon?
I do. I have a free challenge coming up next week. I can pop a link in the, do you want me to do it in the comments, or would it be better to pop it in?
Yes.
I can do it later. So it's really about becoming kind of, this is a challenge. And the reason we do it as a challenge is that we're looking to work with women who want to take action. That's primarily what we're looking for. We're looking for women who've got businesses, they've got a real desire to finally be seen, to get out there. They go, you know what, I'm ready for more clients. I want more impact, or I want more income. They've got a definite desire for one of those things. And so we're like, do this little thing and step yourself through, be eligible for the prize, or be eligible to come along and work into that. Again, that's a really limited amount of people in our group program as well, because we actually are working with women every week to get feedback on your video. That's rare. Even if you work with a videographer, even if you work with a coach, even if you work with a branding specialist, really, I don't even know anyone that's working with people like we do, where we look back over their videos and we explain to them, do you see this? Do you see that? And so you're learning to craft your message, your visual tone and style. And so that's the group program. So everybody that comes to the group program has to have done the days of the challenge, because otherwise you're going to come in and you're going to be behind and have, like, you know, imposter syndrome. So we just don't want that. We just want everybody on a level playing field at minimum. And so every day you do a little thing, and then if we're fit together, you can come in and work on that level. So it's called Make Videos to Make Money, the 5 secrets. And I'm literally looking for it. Oh, there it is. Make Videos to Make Money. It's a 5-day challenge. It starts on the 7th of November. Just looking for chat here. It's not letting me put it in comments, so I'll pop it in private chat. Love live television, or live. I still call it TV, but it's live internet. The Webbles. Yeah. So we do color, we do background, we do messaging, we do the edgy block, and just as a baby step, 5 baby steps. Where are you at the end of that? You know, meet community, meet other women, see how this evolves for people, see some, you know, coaching. If you register, when you register, you'll see it in the Facebook group, you'll see it live. But to come along and get the coaching, then you need to register, and you can come into the Zoom room, and we don't do that live. And it's never repeated again. It's on for 24 hours every day, the live challenge, and then it's closed. And I'm not someone who, here, have a replay in your email. I just honestly cannot be, I just don't have the resources, time and energy. I love live video. I know that women get the greatest results when they come and participate for themselves and show up. And it's super fun. We make it super fun. I'm doing background bingo this one, where everyone gets to play bingo, and first person across the line to do all the things will win the prize.
Oh, wow. It sounds so fun. I think I'm going to register for sure.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sal. This has been so lovely.
Thank you, Marybeth.
You have such wonderful energy, and I know that you help women get seen, get visible, feel good, feel confident, be able to make money as they should, and in whatever gifts that they have to give. So
100%.
I highly value what you're doing, and I think you're a wonderful asset to all of us female entrepreneurs. And so, did you have a free gift today for us?
Yes, you can have a free gift too. This is like a little ebook that we did, and it will get you entrance to if you want to come along. It's the 5 basic keys of setting up your camera, your lighting, understanding a little bit of presentation skills, understanding a little bit about a color. There's a color cheat sheet there, and then thinking about the story of your message. So they're just the basic keys of understanding making a video, and little pieces that if you just do these few things, set yourself up for success. It will take the pressure off you, and you'll start to see, oh, this is a bit technical. It's a tool, right? It's not me, it's a tool that I can promote my business with.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I will definitely put the links to that, the free ebook, and the challenge in once I get off here and once we get into, I'll go to Facebook and put that in the comments under this post.
Thank you so much. I look forward to meeting more of your community, and I'm really grateful for you having me today and being so open to having a little bit of feedback around your signature style as well. And I really would love to see as many of your community there to just play and have fun.
Thank you. Thank you for sure. And we'll have you back again soon. I know you have so much wonderful information that you can share. So I will definitely have you back if you're willing. And
thank you. I would love that.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for watching. If you watch live, if you're going to watch the replay, tomorrow is Thursday and we're going to be doing Thursday Thoughts, and it's going to be with Dawn Gaydon. And Dawn is a counselor, and she's also a leader in a a practice called intensity. And so it combines movement, mindfulness, meditation, mantras to really help you be able to ground yourself in your goals, be able to move forward in your life with whatever your passion is, whatever you want to do. So it's going to be a bit of a different type. It's not going to be a little bit of Q&A, a little bit of interview, but we're going to be getting up and moving our bodies. So it's going to be really fun, really energizing. It's at 12 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, Thursday, November 3rd. I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening if you are in North America. If you are in Australia, like Sal, or New Zealand, or anyone, if you are starting your day, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.